Around the corner from the playoffs. It's a team that you want to play.
Play anybody.
Come on.
Us versus everybody.
Come on.
Let's get no smoke.
No smoke.
We playing against everybody.
It
What
don't
about
matter.
you? The team you want to see?
Man, line them up. Line them up. It don't matter. Line them up.
All right, Corey. Predictions for how the season gonna end.
With us holding that trophy. Come on now.
A few moments later. 2,000 years later. One eternity later.
For the upset, yes! Vital defeats #1 Lunar Owls!
But let's talk about it. Let's talk about Unrivaled and what happened yesterday, because yesterday we saw an absolute show. Absolute show. The first game was Team Rose versus the Laces. And I'm going to tell you, Angel was out, and I was a bit worried about Team Rose. I was like, oh, I know Chelsea Gray is about that life. I know she is that girl. However, Rose, what y'all gonna do down low? What y'all gonna do down low? And yeah, Team Rose, they were like, okay, we got this game. Not a problem. Chelsea Gray got hit in the face, and it was like, hey, no problem. I'ma just adjust my shoulders and start to rock out. And that is exactly what she did. Oh my goodness. With Kalia Copper and Angel Reese out, Team Rose put on an absolute show. Specifically, Chelsea Gray and Naz Hillman put on a show. Yeah, put on a show. Let's talk about it. Chelsea Gray, point guard, whatever you want to call her, she was absolutely fire. When we talk about big bucket players, that is Chelsea Gray. Because y'all, Team Rose was down. They were down. Nobody was expecting them to come back, right? No one was expecting, because here's the thing, guys. As that game was happening, I started watching that game, but then I had to go and actually, cover the Selection Sunday stuff, and so I was getting updates, and then I ended up catching up on what happened later, on what I missed. But like the Laces were getting the job done, right? Early in the game, right? At one point, it was a 13-point lead for the Laces. The Laces were doing their thing. AT was taking over. Tiffany Hayes was doing her big one. And I was looking like, okay, I guess the Laces got it. I guess the Laces got it, because they were killing at halftime. And then Chelsea Gray was like, yep, I got this. Naz Hillman was like, yep, I got this. And they got the job done. Y'all, I'm way too hyped for this stuff. I don't understand why, but I'm way too hyped. Anyway, Chelsea Gray, how many points did she go? 39. 39 points for. She was 15 of 23 from the field. She was someone who was knocking down 3-point shots like they were Tic Tacs. Like she was doing her thing. And guys, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe the show that Chelsea Gray was putting on. All right. And so while Chelsea Gray was scoring up a storm, right? While she was doing her thing, y'all may look at the box score and y'all may be like, oh, Chelsea Gray single-handedly carried this team. Oh, nobody else did anything for Team Rose, because you see that Team Rose scored 63 points, and of that 63 points, Chelsea Gray had 39 of those points. So like she had a lot of the points for this team, but it's more than just the box score. I feel like I'm a broken record. I feel like I've said that a lot of times. I'm gonna keep saying it. The performance of individuals on a team is more than what the box score says. Just because the box score says that one player scored all the points does not mean that one player did it all by themselves. Didn't mean that other players did not step up, because we saw Naz freaking Hillman. Naz Hillman, I feel like she was signed a while ago as a relief player, but she hadn't played a game for Unrivaled, and she came in this game today with a brand new team in Team Rose. The reason why she joined is because Angel's out. So like they had to put a relief player in. So Naz Hillman comes in the game, plays 16 minutes, plays some fantastic defense, and ultimately is one of the players who helped to stop Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa Thomas was starting to cook in this game, right? And she did score. Like AT did her thing, right? She, her point forward thing, right? She did score 20 points for her, but Alyssa Thomas could have had 30 plus points in this game. Who helped to stop her? Naz Hillman. Naz Hillman came in, 16 minutes in this game. She played 16 minutes in this game, and she did a little bit of everything. She scored some. She played some really good defense. She was somebody who was getting her teammates. She was someone who was not doing anything stupid, right? No turnovers. And she was just doing all the little things that make you a successful player. Naz Hillman did it. And I'm just like, man, okay, Naz Hillman. Okay, here's the thing. There's so many people who don't know who Naz Hillman is. If y'all don't know, she plays for the Atlanta Dream in the WNBA. She's a good player, but she don't get that much attention. And to be honest with you guys, I think a significant amount of people who watched Unrivaled yesterday did not actually know who Naz Hillman was. And yesterday, she was like, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Naz. Into the AZ. Sometimes, man, I'm so lame, it's hilarious. My name is Naz. Into the AZ. Anyway, but Naz Hillman, she was on her big one yesterday. Defense wins championships. And that defense is the reason why we saw Chelsea Gray be able to cook as much as she was, because the rest of the team had her back. And I love it. I absolutely love it. What up? Y'all know. You know I'm not cool. I'm pretty lame, but it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Got the job done. And I don't want to make it seem like it was just Chelsea Gray and Naz Hillman. It wasn't. Azarae Stevens got some good buckets in, almost with a double-double for her. 11 rebounds, 8 points. Brittany Sykes did her thing, 6 points for her. Lexi Hull didn't play that much, didn't really score that much, but was there. Natisha Heidemann barely played, so that was that. But I just find it wild that this Team Rose is making it to the championship with 3 players on their original roster. Because 4 players on their original roster, right? Naz Hillman is a relief player. Natisha Heidemann is a relief player, right?
You thinking about the playoffs?
Yeah, a little bit. It's coming up. I want to win.
I think we're the sleepers.
Definitely.
I think we're the sleepers. I think we're peaking and we're playing good basketball. The 2 teams in the
playoffs
finals are going to surprise people.
And I feel like playoffs is clean slate.
Yeah.
Now your record doesn't matter, because now it's just go out there and win.
Yeah.
And who wants it more?
Is there a team you want to see in the playoffs?
Everybody.
It doesn't matter?
Probably the Owls, though, because that's the only team that
we haven't really been able to.
Yeah.
We've played them close.
We've got everybody else.
I think I would like to play Rose just because, and give Nola an L.
I mean, Nola, she was our coach last year, and now she's not, so just give her an L just for that. Nola.
And we move on to the other game, which was the Lunar Owls. They got. I couldn't believe it, guys. I could not believe it. The Lunar Owls, the team that been bragging, the team that been saying, hey, we've been carrying this league. We've been doing all this stuff for this league. We made the rest of y'all step up y'all game and all this other stuff. All this stuff that the Lunar Owls was talking. All this stuff. Well, you gone now. Looks like you're gone now. You are gone now, because anybody and everybody can and will get got. And yesterday, Team Vinyl had the Lunar Owls number. They had it. And Skylar Diggins-Smith, man, come on, girl. You had a terrible. You didn't have a great game. You didn't. Your team is a good squad. Fantastic squad. However, W. Brazil. Yeah, you're carrying your luggage back home because the Lunar Owls just lost. All that confidence, all that stuff. See, that's the thing. Like, that's why I love sports. Because you can get got. Clearly, everybody knew that the Lunar Owls is the best team. Best team with the best player. But talk about players who show up at the right moment. And when we talk about Team Vinyl, what we talking about? We talking about a team that is peaking at the right. Ryan Howard goes off. Jordan Canada goes off. Like some of Jordan Canada, I saw a clip. I gotta, maybe in post I'll put it in, but Jordan Canada, some of the buckets that she was making, I was like, okay, let me sit down and watch you, because that was really nice. That was really nice, right? 23 points for Ryan Howard, bucket after bucket after bucket. Jordan Canada, bucket after bucket after bucket, and De'Erica Hamby, who scored the game-winning shot. And here's the deal. They talked to Amaya after the game was over, and Amaya was basically like, if I look at her, then she's gonna win or something like that. I'll find the clip, but I just thought it was so adorable. I thought it was very adorable.
When I was coming into the practice court, I saw Nafisa and I said, if I look into your eyes, you'll win. But I just tricked her into saying, so if I look into her eyes, you'll lose. So I forgot to say that you'll lose. I just said you'll win instead.
So you faked her out to put a spell. Basically, she's saying her game winner was because of her. Yeah, that's what she's saying.
But like, you had the Atlanta Dream to LA Sparks connection. Jordan Canada was making everybody be like, oh, Canada, Jordan, you are so awesome. Like, truly, like, it was fantastic. Jordan freaking Canada making some noise. You had Ryan Howard, who just continues to be on her big one. I told y'all that this season for Unrivaled has gotten some people to stand up and finally, acknowledge the talent that she is, right? And Jordan Canada, to be honest with you, I didn't expect Jordan Canada to do what she did. I didn't, to be honest with you. I didn't at all. But she was on her big one. Sometimes all it takes is just one game. One game where you show up, you show out, and the other team doesn't. And you see what you get. The Lunar Owls, of course, as always, they're carried by Nafisa Collier, who initially, I didn't even think Nafisa was going to play, because she was on the questionable list, right? She was on a questionable list. But she dominated in this game. 36 points, 16 of 24, right? 8 rebounds in total, She was doing everything she possibly could for her team. But you needed more from everybody else. You needed more. Skylar, where were you? Alicia Gray, where were you when it was really on the line? Shakira Austin, like the Lunar Owls is a really good squad. But the thing that was so great about the Lunar Owls is, yes, they absolutely had Nafisa Collier, but they also would have Alicia Gray and Skylar play some huge minutes and be on their big one. Yesterday, not so much. They took a back seat. They did not play like a first team or a second team player in the league yesterday. They didn't. And that's why the Lunar Owls get got. Because it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter what you did in the regular season. All that matters is the here and now. Win or go home. And the Lunar Owls are going just like the Laces. And we have in the finals a matchup that I was not expecting. I did not have this on my board. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I don't know. But we have Team Rose versus Team Vinyl. Wild. I'm excited about it, guys. The finals is happening tonight at 7:30 Eastern Time, 6:30 p.m. Central Time. And unfortunately, guys, I do have a prior commitment, so I cannot actually do a live stream of that game. I wanted to do a live stream of that game, but I can't. I'll watch it after the fact and then have a recap for y'all tomorrow morning. But no live stream tonight. No live stream tonight for that game. All right, guys, that is the stream. I do want to say thank you so much for rocking with me. I know I started a little bit later than I intended to because I was trying to get the video clips all together and a whole bunch of last minute stuff I was trying to get done. But I appreciate y'all so much for your patience. I am trying to do this every day at 7:15 Central Time, 8:15 Eastern Time, 7:15 Central Time. So join me every morning. I will try my best never to be late again, but today, unfortunately, I just couldn't help it. I had to be late to even get this stuff happening. So, thank you so much for rocking with me. If y'all could, make sure to hit that like button on y'all way out. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend that Quita is on the internet every single morning, telling y'all everything y'all need to know about what's going on in the world of women's basketball. Of course, there's lots more to talk about when it comes to the NCAA tournament. There's a lot more to talk about when it comes to Unrivaled, when it comes to just WBIT, the WNBA. Lots of stuff to talk about, lots of stuff. And we will get to it every single morning. We'll cover a couple topics every day. So yeah, send this to someone and let them know that we are on the internet. And guys, tomorrow I'll actually cover one thing I wanted to cover today, but I'm out of time. Is Asia Wilson, who had this huge like pop up yesterday for her shoe in South Carolina, and that was huge. Like I saw photos and videos about it. I was like, wow, that's a pretty big pop up. And her shoes are seemingly selling like hotcakes, which is kind of cool. And so I'll probably talk about it tomorrow about that specifically. But anyway, y'all have a great day. Be productive. Today is Monday, which means that the entire week is upon you. Be productive, be successful, get your job done, get your homework done. Whatever you are tasked with doing this week, do it to the best of your abilities, guys. We only have one life to live, so you might as well live your life right. Guys, y'all have a great day. Y'all, I will talk to y'all tomorrow. I talked about Natasha Cloud yesterday. I was trying to get to talk to her. I talked about her yesterday in my stream. I wanted to talk about it in more detail today. However, I am out of time because I have to go to work. So unfortunately for me, because I started late, I now have to scrap that section. I was going to talk about Natasha Cloud, but I cannot anymore. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Be kind to someone. Tell somebody that they matter because they absolutely do. And if no one has told you, let me tell you, you matter, you are important, and I'm happy that you are on this earth. Guys, I love you. This has been Quita in the mornings because my name is Quita and I'm in the mornings. Y'all have a great day and be productive. Good morning. Y'all have a good one. Till next time, guys. Bye-bye.